A shocked and clearly horrified Otto Warmbier at his trial in Pyongyang last year. Prosecutors said he'd stolen a propaganda banner from his hotel. He confessed on television, but many believe he'd been forced to do so. He was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor. His release this week came after a high-level U.S. diplomatic mission, but what his parents didn't know was that their son had been in a coma since March last year. North Korean officials said a case of botulism, food poisoning, and a bad reaction to a sleeping pill were to blame, but little independent information is available. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said President Trump was involved in the mission to bring Warmbier home.
At the President's direction, the Department of State has secured the release of Otto Warmbier from North Korea. He is on his way en route home to be reunited with his family. We continue our discussions with the North Korean regime regarding the release of the 3 other American citizens that have been detained. We have no comment on Mr. Warmbier's condition out of respect to him and the family.
Later, a State Department spokesperson gave more details, but referred all questions of Warmbier's health to his family.
We have been extremely concerned about his situation all along, as we are of any American citizen who has been detained in any part of the world.
3 other U.S. citizens are still being held by North Korea amid escalating tensions between Pyongyang and the Trump administration. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has vowed to defy international pressure to stop testing missiles and threatening nuclear tests. Some analysts say the release could just be a rare positive development in a fraught relationship between the U.S. and North Korea.
It's so difficult to know with North Korea, the world's most opaque nation, but the fact that Pyongyang has decided to release Otto now over a period of very high tensions makes it seem like Trump was likely involved on some level, and also that the North Korean side is trying to use this as an olive branch, as an indication that they're ready for more dialogue, they're ready to walk a little bit further away from the brink and sit down and have maybe even official conversations with U.S. representatives.
Otto Warmbier is now back home in Cincinnati. Finding out why he's in a coma and what can be done for him is the priority. He's being treated at a local university hospital. Otto Warmbier's parents have welcomed his release, and they accuse North Korea of brutalizing him. Still, after more than a year of not knowing anything about his condition or his whereabouts, now, at least, they have their son back with them. Daniel Lack, Jazeera, Cincinnati.